everyone, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Hayward to downtown Hayward.
After 50 seconds, Cumberland, American Birkebeiner, have a great ski.
Enjoy every day of the beautiful Birkie Trail.
So the American Birkebeiner is North America's largest cross-country ski race. We're in our 52nd year. The race is a point-to-point race that goes from Cable to Hayward, Wisconsin. So we're coming off of 2 kind of low snow years. This year was really great because we've had so much snow ever since Thanksgiving. Now, that being said, we still had Mother Nature throw some curveballs at us, but that's one thing we've gotten really good at over the past few years is being able to adjust and being able to make sure we have contingency plans in place so that we can have the most impactful event for as many participants as possible. And this year has proven that. Great snow, a lot of amazing skiers out here, over 10,000 people coming on out to enjoy the American Birkebeiner week of events. So really, it's a celebration of Nordic skiing. It's a celebration of winter. It's a fantastic event that thousands and thousands of people have enjoyed over the years.
My name is Hale Dooms. I live about 10 minutes away from here. This is Birkie week, so got the Kortelopet tomorrow. That's the race I'm doing. My second Kortelopet, first time going across the lake and going up Main Street, so very excited for that. So we're here to check out the Expo now. Just picked up my bib, picked up my hat and all that stuff. But it's really nice to see a town sort of get fully occupied by skiers for almost a week. It's the busiest it gets in the winter, I'd say, so that's really cool. So when I think about the Korte tomorrow, I'm just feeling really excited. It's a chance to just go out and ski for 29K. Usually, skiers my age, we don't compete in events that long, so it's a rare occasion. I mean, only once a year, so it's gonna be good, yeah.
All of my family has skied in the Birkie. My kids have been doing it since they were old enough to do the Barna Birkie. And basically, it's just a huge part of February for us. It's amazing. It brings just community and excitement, like the love of skiing, obviously, but just the love of being together and sharing time outside. Yeah, it brings a lot to the community.
The history is that in 1206, the Birkebeiners, which were a faction in Norway, brought the baby prince over the mountains to safety, and the current race reenacts that experience. Birke translates to birch, or birch tree, and so it's referring to the birch bark that faction was known for wearing.
And so every year at the American Birkie, a trio has been selected to represent that. We ski the full course from Cable to Hayward to save the baby, Prince Haakon, one more time. Prince Haakon there.
I'm Jason Cole. I'm with the Spooner Nordic team. I'm an assistant coach and the team manager, and I lead all the waxing activities for the team. So for the Birkie tomorrow, expect temperatures in the 20s, so we're using some Star Medium powder. And we're gonna iron that in. Now we're ready to ski.
I'm Katie Eichten, and I'm the head coach of the Spooner ski team. I always said I wanted to live in the middle of nowhere, and I ended up in the middle of nowhere. But I love it. So cool thing about this land up here is it's nice rolling hills. And it's just this beautiful like rolling terrain, which is great for skiing. And I think people experience that when they come to the Birkie. So the cool thing about the Birkie is that 30,000 plus people come to this small community. You have this huge economic benefit. So all of our hotels are full, the restaurants are full. The traffic, like going through town today, was just a lot heavier than usual. Everyone's talking about the Birkie. It's not just a Hayward thing. It's a community-wide thing in our sport. This year has been wonderful because we've actually had snow to ski on. If you would come last year or the year before, this would be all dead grass. We had no snow. So we had to roller ski all year. In 2 years, we only got to ski on our trails one time. That's it. We have to protect our winters. When we don't have snow up here, you just go, this is not how this is meant to be. We're supposed to be on the Birkie Trail with the real snow, finishing on Main Street. Like, that's what you want.
Race 70, you are on deck to enter gate 3.
Just finished the Cordy. It was good overall, I think. The last 5-ish K were pretty tough, going across the lake with the wind and the ice and stuff. It's hard to feel good, I think, going across that lake. It's pretty tough for everyone, but yeah, it was great. It was fun. So I got a pin. It's basically celebrating that I've done 2 Cordies now, and I got 1 more year of the Cordy, and then hopefully the Birkie when I'm 18. So yeah, keep doing these. Maybe someday I'll be a Verschlager and get that purple bib. So that'll be awesome.
Just get a new chocolate milk. Chocolate milk?
She gets excited about these ski races, so I think she'll be happy. Yeah.
It's such a treat to have the natural snow here in Hayward versus man-made snow. It just is different.
Been coming to the Birkie my whole life. So excited to be here on a Main Street finish. We've had a few years with not so much snow. I know last year actually was kind of down to the wire as to whether or not we were going to have a Main Street finish. When I was a kid, I remember there being giant snow piles everywhere. I mean, we just played in the snow while we waited for our parents to finish, and that's definitely not the way that it is anymore. And so climate change has definitely affected the event, and Birkie has done an amazing job trying to weatherproof as much as they can, but it's really hard to predict, I think, what it's going to look like at the end of February every year.
Instead of it just being warm at 30 degrees, it was warm at 50 degrees for an entire week before the race. Instead of raining, 1 inch at a time, they get 2 inches of rain, which is a lot harder to deal with on the snow. And that changing climate is impacting especially what we notice here are winters and making winters less predictable for a race that depends on snow, that depends on cold winters.
My name is Jake Van der Zanden. I live in Madison, and I love skiing. And I would say now I have Birkie fever. Here I am with the Birkebeiner. We're really lucky this year. We have pretty good snow conditions out on the Birkie course, but that's not always the case. My daughter Kira is a cross-country ski racer, and when they do their races during the winter season, most of the time they're skiing just on artificial snow. And this wasn't the case 10, 20 years ago. I grew up in Wisconsin. I remember winters when I was a kid, and there was so much snow, and we just don't see that now. Anybody who skis has a pretty strong sense for how climate change has affected the sport. It's a real loss. And if you look around here, like all these thousands of people come from around the world to participate in skiing. So it's something that people really care about. So yeah, I'm skiing the Birkie tomorrow. I am really excited. As always, I'm a little bit nervous. Sometimes there's a little self-doubt, but I'm extremely excited.
So because of the lack of natural snow in the recent winters, practices feel not really like they used to. Like it feels a lot of like small loops on man-made snow. So when it comes to racing on natural snow, it feels so different. And that definitely affects my performance. And I mean, if our snow keeps melting, we're not going to have the Birkie.
You're gonna have an amazing day. It's gonna be fast and beautiful. We ordered great weather for you.
Go Birkie, all right.
Woo!
It's the Birkie. There's that little bit of nervousness because you're excited. It's the most important day of the year. It's what they've been training for.
I'm going 90% anxiety, 10% excitement.
First timer? You're gonna have a lot of fun. Just take some breaths, man.
Gonna go out and have some fun today. What a beautiful day. Should be a good day.
Prepared? Let's get it. See you in Hayward.
2026 Lumberland American Birkebeiner champion.
The crowds are great to get us across the lake and another amazing Birkebeiner.
It was amazing, fantastic conditions, it's very fast, and it was also incredibly exhausting. So I don't think I could ski another 50 feet.